Hey y'all, Mark here, coming at you with a video. We're just going to be oiling up this belt here and just talking a little bit, see how y'all are doing. Thank you for tuning in either now or later. And I'm just using some Neat's Foot oil. Oil this belt up here, get it good. So I just use a paper bag. I've done it on the table before, but I'm just using my stool today, my trusty stool. So we'll just oil this up. Probably gonna give it a couple coats of oil, just to really darken it up a little bit. This leather I got right now is really, really light. So yeah, just working away on this belt. This guy asked me if I could do a mechanic's belt. And I don't know if y'all ever heard of a mechanic's belt. I'd never had before. And but he brought me his son's belt and asked if I could do it. And I said, yeah, I said, give me some time, I can do it. I had to do some research on it first. And ended up figuring it out, finding out what it was. And a mechanic's belt is a belt where the buckle is not exposed at all. So it looks like I got a little blemish there. Might have to cut a new strap. That's not good. Didn't see that until I put the oil on it. Well, either way, we'll use it. Either I'll use it for mine, I'll cut a new strap for him. Probably will end up doing that. But a mechanic's belt, so it's where the buckle is not exposed because a mechanic is leaning over a car, and so they don't want their buckle to be exposed to where they scratch up the car. So you'll see a lot of mechanics will use a blanket or something to do it. Well, this ought to do it. And I was pretty surprised. I only found, there may be more, but I only found 2 places online that sell mechanic belt buckles. And so I was surprised to see that, because I really didn't know. I'd never seen it before, so I just looked at, Tandy Leather. They didn't have it. Looked at Weaver Leather Supply. They ended up having it. And one other place had it too. I can't remember where, but I ended up getting it from Weaver, I believe. Or no, Springfield Leather Supply. That's what it was. That's where I ended up getting it, because the one at Weaver was really nice, but it had 2 prongs. It was a 2-prong setup, whereas this one from Springfield is a 1-prong setup. And the belt that he showed me, that he wanted me to duplicate essentially, had a 1-prong system on it. So I went with this one. And we're gonna do that. It'll be fun though. I always like trying something new that I haven't done before, and especially something that I hadn't even seen before was pretty neat. So this will be fun to do. He wanted some gunslinger stitching on there, but just not able to do that right now. I mean, I could do it. You can hand stitch that, absolutely. But you want to talk about a time-consuming process. And I already told the fella he had to wait until I ordered it and stuff. So I've been in contact with him that it came in, and he was happy about that. But I'm just giving this belt a good oiling right now. I need to contact him tomorrow and set up a time for him to come on in and measure him up. So he might be able to tell me his measurement if he knows, but I would kind of prefer to get my measurement right from him, just to make sure that everything fits and that it's right. So this will be a fun project here. Had a good hide that I cut this from. Well, except for this one blemish here, but I was working on that wallet in the last video that I did, and pretty near close done with that. So I can show you guys that here when I'm done as well.
I was wondering why there was no traffic alert on the app today. Turns out
So this is turning out really nice. Just giving it a little color here to work with it. And y'all can see my fingers. No, I don't have frostbite. I had a case of working with black dye, and if you've worked with black dye, then y'all know black dye is terrible. Looks really good, but it is messy and unforgiving, to say the least. But this is looking really good. We'll go ahead and set that aside. I'll let that dry on up. Hi, Zora. Go over there, Mama.
And where you it?
I know.
Where you it, Dad?
Where's mine? I don't know. I don't have a swimsuit. Dad doesn't go swimming.
Why?
Excuse me, y'all. My daughter walking around trying on her swimsuit. We'll get this here. We gotta be careful here. Kids around and dyes and oils, bound to get a mess. So, all right, next. So for this mechanics belt, what we're doing here, in case, Zora, put that down. Go in the bedroom with Mama.
Yeah.
So what we're doing here is, this is the buckle. Just a simple little piece of metal with a hook on it. This will go on the inside here. And what I'll do is I'll cut about a 2.5, 3 inch strip out of this piece here, and I will rivet this buckle onto this piece, and then I'll cement glue it onto there, and that's how it'll be. The hook will be right about here, and that way when he hooks it, you won't see anything but the leather right there. So it'll look really clean. It'll just look like a piece of leather wrapped around you, and I might have to end up making me one of these buckles. It sounds so nice, but it'll be fun. Hope that he likes it. We'll go ahead and cut this piece out here. It's going to be 1.5 by, yeah, I think I'll do 3. 1.5 by 3. So I'm just cutting on this because I don't plan on reusing it. This bag here. So by 3, so we'll get our measurements here. If y'all do leather work and you don't have one of these deals here, get yourself one. They sure are nice. Really make cutting a square really nice. We'll find our measurement, 1.5. Go slightly over, just to give some grace within all that there. There we go. Well, you know what, I'm backwards anyways. Get my measurements redone up here. We'll cut that off so it's not in the way there. yeah, had a good day with the kids. We didn't do a whole lot because the kiddos aren't doing so good right now. They're a little sick. They've had a case of the throwing up and stuff, and so just having to deal with that. Hadn't been fun. If y'all have kids and you see them sick, you know that's just no fun. Seeing them little guys sick and stuff, it's a hard thing to see. But they're kind of running around now and full of fire, so hopefully they're on the mend. Let's see here what I want to do. Get that ready here. Get my measurement down. Line that up there. And sometimes I'll just make a couple cuts just to not have to. If y'all have cut with leather, you know that sometimes your measuring rod your tape will move on you, and that's a horrible thing. Sometimes you cut right into your project and have to start all over. But so that's it right there. That's the piece. And I guess we'll go ahead and oil that up too. Use what I got left on here. Give that a coat of oil. It's going to be darker. This piece of leather is darker than the other one, so I will have to give that a few more coats, probably of oil. I might even just do a coat of mink oil on it after a couple coats of neat's foot. That mink oil really darkens it up nice too. But being so light of a color, that strap, it's going to take a few coats. Do the edges up. Bam, there it is. So yeah, just going to use a small rivet on that. We'll go ahead and get rid of this. Toss that. Got, where's my, here we are. Get some of this excess oil off me here, and I'll show you that wallet. I got it all put together. Just need to do a final coat of finish on it. And there you have it. Take a look at that. Turned out pretty good. A little different than I've ever done before design wise. I think it's an anime character, but good looking wallet. Leather wallet, gonna last them for a long time. There's the inside of it. Did a little accent with the orange there. And he kind of gave me some free rein on this, which is nice too. He said, I don't really care what color it is. And the outside, I did check on him with that orange though. That orange isn't for everybody like that. I sure like it, but not everyone does. So I think we'll end it there. Y'all have a great day. Thanks for tuning in. Stay tuned for some more. We'll be doing some more videos here. So y'all have a good day. God bless.